Good afternoon, welcome along to Strength Tech Gym, Rob Frampton's gym down here in Portsmouth. I'm joined by Warrick Brant. Thanks for agreeing to this interview, Warrick. Good to meet you down there. Warrick, you're Australian. Australia's strongest man?
For sure.
For sure. So, Australia's strongest man. Been watching him train with Rob and Ashley Smith down here. They've been up to doing benching, all sorts of stuff today. So, looking strong.
Yeah, just down with Rob. It's always a pleasure training down here, and it's in between events for me, so just take it easy with Rob and help him out and just push him because he's got a big event coming up and
he's got the Worlds coming up.
Yeah, so just make sure he does everything right and keep focused.
And you've got an event coming up this Sunday in Lithuania.
Saturday
in Lithuania. Sorry,
it's Slovakia actually.
Oh, yeah. Slovakia. Okay, yeah. So well, it's close. Wrong day and wrong place. But I mean, lucky I don't keep your diary. So Saturday in Slovakia. What's that competition all about?
It's part of the Strongman Champions League.
Okay.
So I just finished up in the Canary Islands last weekend, and hopefully with this weekend, I plan on having top 3 finish.
Superb.
All focused and set for it. So.
What's your titles up till now? What have you achieved so far? How long have you been doing this for a start?
Not that long. I had my break in 2007.
Okay.
Went through to the EFSA Worlds luckily, and sort of just toggled from there.
Yeah.
It's been a struggle. Being down in Australia, we don't have a lot of support, and it's very hard to find competition. So, lucky enough, I got involved with Champions League, and it's been great. Just traveling around the world and with the boys, great bunch of blokes. And last year did Worlds as well. Unfortunately, missed out this year, but and it's kind of a blessing in disguise in that I really want to finish in the top 5 for Champions League for the year. So it's a goal, and I'll achieve that.
Listen, Warrick, you look in good shape. Do you suffer from any injuries or anything? Do you have any problems there, or?
No, everything's pretty good. I had an early injury in my life, breaking my neck, but that has only made me stronger. With mental attitude, and just touch wood, I keep going strong.
Yeah, good. And does that affect you at all? The break back. I mean, how old was you when you broke your neck?
I was 20 when I broke my neck, so it's good.
And how old are you now?
32.
So 32. So 32 years old, come back in the face of adversity, and he's back now in the Champions League strongmen. I mean, that's a pretty mean feat, mate. A lot of people would have it would have affected them for life, really. But
yeah, you just got to, you don't want to sit down and do nothing, and what better way to overcome an obstacle by doing something that involves being, one of the strongest men in the world. Yeah, yeah. And do you squat? Do you do squat? Yeah, I do a lot of squatting.
Because that's what I'm thinking about your neck here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep going back to it. It sort of amazes me.
To be honest, I do a lot of rear squats, but I focus on my front squat. I think it's more functional for the sport. And on record, I hold the heaviest front squat ever. So.
Do you really?
Not official. There's never been an actual competition for it.
Yeah.
But 356 is my best on the front.
356.
Completely raw. So.
On your back?
I haven't really gone for a max on the back. I just recently broke the WPC raw record 2 weeks ago.
That's impressive.
That was only 355, but I think sometime I'll try a max on the rear and see if I can go over 400 raw. So.
Yeah, that'd be superb. That'd be absolutely superb. So this competition in Slovakia on Saturday, it's against who's the other competitors in it? Who have you got to look out for? I mean, you fancy your chances, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't be going out.
Yeah, so. I mean, there's always, you never know who turns up, but the local guys are usually pretty good.
Some of them are strong boys.
There's a dark horse in every event.
Of course.
We've got Tommy Lotto from Finland. He's an old war horse.
Yeah.
We'll have Jana Hans from Holland, who he finished well last weekend and he's looking strong, and it's probably an event that will suit him.
Yeah.
Some heavy lifting. And then there's a whole lot of the other regular guys that will be there, and you just got to do what you can and just stay on top.
So you're not going out there make the numbers up. You're going out there. You're looking for what you're looking for, a top 3 to win it ultimately. But would you be happy with top 3?
This year I've had a few disappointments where I've been up in the running for podium finishes and basically came down to the last event or last lift where I've blown it and fallen out the top 3. And I just think I'm on track, and with the athletes turning up, with a few of the guys being at Worlds, I think I have a good shot of winning it. So I'm going out there to win it, but if it's not the case, the top 3 at least. Superb.
And as you say, next year you're looking to go to the Worlds. Is that the ambition? Is that the direction you want to go in now?
Yeah, look, I was there last year. I enjoyed it with the boys, and said it was just misfortune and that I wasn't there this year. And You know, we'll just see where it takes me. You know, right now Champions League is great. Even thinking about maybe moving out here for half the year next year and keep training with Rob and the boys. And I always find that when I'm here and I train, I get more motivated, and I go back home, I always seem stronger. So
is it because you can't get the caliber of people out in Australia to train with? It doesn't push you enough?
Yeah, it's very hard. The sport's not big over there, and there's very few guys that sort of can keep up with the training.
Yeah.
So it's nice to come out here and be pushed by these boys. And,
by Rob.
Yeah, definitely.
And terrorised by Rob as well.
Oh, he's a good man.
Yeah, he is a good man. He is a good man. Listen, Warrick, wish you all the best. Hope to speak to you again soon. Thanks for the interview. Thank you. Cheers, Warrick. Thank you. What's the matter?
Because yeah, I can tell that by the way that was caving in when you was wearing it.
Leather bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
Aye.
Another battery with it?
Yeah.
Keeps your body guessing, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Do that now. And actually, boys will do that.
Yeah.
Slips out. That's an Abel card on the time. Oh,
Can you feel difference?
yeah, that feels a bit.
It's that, yeah, that 20 is different. The middle 20 is different to that middle 20.
Swap it.
Even though they're both Yorks.
There's another one right here, I think. The other side this time.
Takes a while to get that rhythm, doesn't it? Of the
Yeah, that's why I was trying it. It just feels like you're pushing it back.
yeah.
I don't usually have the back support on it, so I'm not just trying to use the core. It's different.
You saw that in a minute.